And welcome back to Let's Play Omori. Last time we finished up our business in Faraway Town, and this time we're heading back to Sunny's house for a sleepover. Got Kel and Hiro with us this time. They are here to reminisce. Looks like Sunny's house was rather important to everyone's childhood. And it is quite a spacious living room area. I say that, pretending like the layout of every house in this town isn't exactly the same. You know, talking about this stuff that happened in the past sounds awfully familiar. Almost like I read about it somewhere or something. I'm probably just overthinking it. Yeah, but we still got one more day. We can just go see it tomorrow. I guess technically before the start of this video they didn't have the idea for staying over, but now they're giving it now. You'll be around for way longer than Sunny's gonna be here, Hiro. You can smooth it out. And besides, she's already got you on the hook for one punishment. It's not like she's gonna give you another one. See, Kel raises a good point. Alright, so let's explore the old house. Can't do anything outside though. As always, Sunny will just refuse, though this time has more of a reason. It's too dark, can't see anything. Haven't gotten to any of our chores. Yep. Oh, you don't have to do that, Hiro. Well, thank you. Very nice individual. What a gentleman. But nothing else to see here. Now... what closet? The room on the right is a piano room, but what do you mean closet to the left? Did that door get plastered over or something? Now, up until this point, Sunny has refused to go into this room, but now that Hiro's in there... gonna play a rousing melody for us, Hiro? Sounds fine to me. Not bad at all. True, but he only played for about 15 seconds there. Wonder if you can do any more complex melodies. Looks like Sunny has not played the violin recently. Hard to tell how much he played after that one photo at the Christmas party. A duet with Mari, you say? Well, question for another time. Woodard Omori. Just as an interesting... I didn't check this out, but you can check out the grand piano in the church, and it also has that word etched on it. I'm not sure if that means anything, honestly. Well, this is one of the biggest mementos of Mari, I suppose, so would do well to keep it clean. Looks like the love of music in this family kind of extended to the neighbors, too. Got everybody into it. Does not surprise me that Kel crashes early. Seems like he burns through a lot of energy every day. Used to, but based on what we've seen of his room, he's been doing so by himself for quite some time. And they go ahead without us. Well, now that we're on our own, let's just check around the house a little bit, see if there's anything else we can see. Nothing here. Just a little bit of piano music. Wonder... No, he won't go back in again. Guess it's just too much if he goes in alone. Before we head back to our room... Hey... That's... Ugh, must be seeing things. Well, let's head to the bathroom. Maybe wash up for the night. Feel like... Ugh, again, just seeing things. We already brushed our teeth for the day, though you should brush your teeth before you go to bed, Sonny. Oh well. He has plenty of time in his life to develop better habits. Oh, nice fort you guys got there. Nah, you do you. We've got hard wooden floors here, so probably better that you've got a little setup here than just sleeping on those. Yes, the cookbook. Looks like you hadn't had an opportunity to pass it to him yet. Aw, it's not that silly. Well, it's not a bad hobby to have in your free time, at least. Kel raises a compelling argument there. And I guess his counter-debate strategy is to just fall asleep so he doesn't have to argue anymore. Believe me, I'm jealous. It takes me forever to fall asleep. It's alright. We've all got our own stuff to deal with. Well, I'll take that in the spirit you meant it as. We still got one day. Maybe we can finally patch things up. Alright, well, time for bed. And for once, Sonny does not have to fall asleep in a cold, lonely room. And in a somewhat interesting development, Omori decides to leave Whitespace all his own, but the neighbor's room is empty. Where is everybody? Kel, Aubrey, and Hero are always here. What happens if we try to head back into Whitespace? Perhaps not today. Not that I've ever really had an opportunity to show it off, but you can return to Whitespace at any point during a day, although there's nothing you can do there until the end of it. Now, what if we happen to head in a different direction than the playground? It's like a thick fog is covering the entire forest. Omori's become considerably braver in the past few days, but not brave enough to just head out in that on his own. Looks like the playground is completely empty. Very lonely here. The normal droning music that typically plays whenever we're just by the stump is now playing everywhere. Can't even get to that house. Whose house was that? Well, for the first time we have the playground to ourselves. Can actually make use of the equipment. Taking a swing along. Can also take a slide. Like the little whimsical sound that plays there. But enough of that. Let's check in the mirror. The first time we've really been by ourselves. Don't have our friends behind us. Remind us that they'll always be there for us. But perhaps we can just have a bit of fun messing around. Play a game of hide and seek with the mirror. And the mirror just moves to a random spot in the playground. Sometimes it won't move very far, and as you can see, it's just a little bit to the right of me from where I started. And you can keep playing for as long as you want, but it doesn't really do anything. But yeah, sometimes that mirror can seriously just appear like a few feet away from you. Looks like Boss is not in his usual spot either. Just everybody is packed up and moved. You know, we haven't really explored this northern area yet. Let's head this way. It looks like the fog isn't as thick here. Mari, what are you doing out here? You usually always buy your picnics. What makes you out from them? Yeah, I noticed all of those things. Well, during the day, Sunny was able to confront his thalassophobia. What if Omori can do the same? It looks like Mari is serving as our party for this portion of the game, though there are no fights to get in while she's with us. It's kind of a shame, honestly. Could have been a bit of an interesting thing. It's just me, or does Mari seem a little different right now? His words are very familiar. But with that little pep talk, Omori has conquered his fear of drowning, and it looks like he's not such a bad swimmer, really. Now, within this foggy lake, there's a bit to check out. See shadows walking along the water. And it looks familiar, but I can't quite place my finger on it. Well, nothing to do with those, so let's just explore the area a little bit. Now you can just head straight and you'll get to where you need to go, but there's a couple things we can check out. No, we can't really hold the shift key to go any faster than this, sadly. Omori's a decent swimmer, though he's not necessarily a fast one. It looks like we found a house. House that's seen better days, though. Unmade bed. What's that about? Sadly, no matter how many times you look at the TV, you never find out what that something is. And in here, you find a recyclable, one of the very few that you find outside of Otherworld. Though, like I said, when completing the recycling side quest, the rewards for that are only really worth it if you get them immediately. Afterwards, really only worth it if you're trying to get the achievement associated with it. Shadows again. Is there anything else that we could see here? A lighthouse? Maybe we can get this on and light our way. Just another television. Same bit of text. A white egret orchid. What's this? Yeah. Well, yeah. Again, like, this is all looking so familiar, but I just can't place it. Now, what do we got here? It's like some kind of viewing deck. Well, obviously, this is also where the light is, but someone set up a pair of binoculars so we can check out the water. There isn't much to see, but we can just find the right spot. It's very easy to lose track of your exact placement. You can imagine a foggy lake. It's a bit hard to get your bearings on when everything just looks the same. Where is the thing that I'm hoping to see? Well, if I don't find it soon, I'll just cut ahead to when we reach it. If I remember right, it should be somewhere along the bottom. Quite an expanse. Well, despite my efforts, I could not find what I was looking for. You're supposed to be able to see something somewhere in that expanse. The last time I played the game, it's towards the bottom left. But this time, it just looks like nothing. Oh well. But we'll explore a little bit more. Except there is nothing that way. And that's all there really is to do in this area, so let's head to this dock. And up on here, just a little bit more to explore. Now here's something that's pretty easy to miss. You can actually swim off here, off to the side. You can find some more houses. However, as far as I'm aware, there isn't actually anything in these houses. In fact, the layout, well, actually just the map itself, seems to be a repeat of the previous one on the same screen as the lighthouse. Nothing in anything here. Kind of a curious little area. We can keep swimming across. We'll come across a couple more houses, just like this one, and just like all of the houses we've seen so far. As you can see, a waterfall crashing down prevents us from going any further north. And if we just head all the way to the left, I can see another house. Like I said, all the houses are identical, so there's no reason to search them all. We just loop back around, come out on the other side of the docks. Nothing left to do. May as well just keep heading straight. What's this about? What could you mean? There's a lot of things in life that could be harder to overcome than just a simple fear of water. Wonder what you could be talking about. Sounds serious, whatever it is. Now, the docks here become something of a winding maze. Occasionally we see shadowy figures. Again, they look familiar, but I have a hard time placing. You guys hear laughter? Sounds like kids laughing. Perhaps it's nothing. Seems we can only catch the faintest glimpses of these figures before they disappear. What could be waiting for us at the end of these docks? Curtain. What could he have forgotten? What do you mean, Mari? Sunny? Mari, you changed. You look different. Man, what was that all about? Never really thought too hard about how Sunny and Omori connect to each other. Sunny falls asleep, and we rejoin Omori in Headspace. There's something more to this than it just being a dream. But jumping into that portal takes us to this well. And if we head back, we can get back to the playground really quickly. The entire foggy area has just completely excised itself. Perhaps that was a dream within a dream? Hard to say, really. But, yeah. I never really thought too hard about what exactly Omori's relation to Sunny is. I suppose it is pretty obvious that he is some kind of avatar for Whitespace, but is he the same person, or a separate entity entirely? And why exactly does he exist? If this is Sunny's dream, why is Sunny himself not exploring it? And grab the M key, leaves a hole behind for us to look at. Kind of a random aside, but that just kind of reminded me of the start of Breath of Fire 2. You know, Frog, I swear I've heard that before. I think my cat likes to say that. But, after a considerable journey across the lake, looks like we've traveled deep into the ocean. Yeah, what's the deal with this toll booth? I got plenty of friends. They're just not here. We could take a taxi, but let's just explore. Now, what do we got here? The Endless Highway? You mean that literally? Like it just goes on forever? Well, let's just put that to the test. See if it keeps going. Yeah, I can't see any discernible changes as we progress along the screen. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty endless. Maybe we should take a taxi. Well, that's not a creepy thing to say to a kid, but okay. That was, some pretty intense driving you do there, friend. You know, it's, getting a little lonely here. I think we could use some background music. There we go. What is this place? The Last Resort? Hey, I just realized... guy over here looks a little familiar. I'd say it's Kel. Oh, you know, Whitespace. Huh? That was quick. You're only away for like, what, 16 hours or so? No time to reminisce, Kel. You can't be any more than 12. If you work there, why are you so far away from it? Are you like the welcomer? The welcoming person? The door greeter? Well, okay, then maybe that's not the accurate term since there isn't really a door you're standing in front of. Yeah, it looks pretty boring, honestly. I can't say I enjoy dreaming about work. Alright, we'll start with Aubrey then. Yeah, who knows where Hero could be. What do these guys gotta say? No thanks. Anyways, these goo-mans all sell various types of junk for way overinflated prices. What's this one that guy sell? Sure, let's pose. Alright, let's do this. Take a picture, everybody. Alright. Gotta get into the spirit of tourism if we're at a resort. Wait a second. Didn't she just... Hi, Mari. Strange. Omori doesn't react to much, but he does definitely find this to be a little suspect. I don't know. Omori is definitely very stoic, but he's not completely immune to expression. Gonna get the heck out of here. Oh. Yeah, that's what we were doing. That's whose house we couldn't get to. Basil. That's what we were doing. Thanks, Mari. It's good that you keep us on the straight and narrow like that. We're totally forgetting that. Alright, so let's just have some sushi before we head into Last Resort. Okay, raw seafood if we want to be overly technical. Feel like new. What do you got to say about this joke here? Let's see what it is. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck! Haha. Excellent. And hey, a toilet! They're much better than the toilets in Faraway Town because they have ramen. Now, I haven't really been looking at this, but because we're under the ocean, we can find singular clams. Not really worth it to pick up, but, you know, funny. Well, Kel is one of the staff. Well, we're from a forest, actually. Hey, Charlene. This pool? Absolutely, I want to go in a haunted pool. And within the haunted pool, we make it to a ghost party. Aw, yeah. Let's check this party out. Doesn't look like I have too many guests. Just one floating piece of headgear. Okay, he's actually a ghost who's wearing a top hat, a mustache, and a monocle. A very dapper ghost. You can find every type of restorative here. Got even got a piñata. You can just keep slapping this guy. Aw, string broke. Yeah, I'm disappointed too. Oh well, we had fun while it lasted. Hey, Jash! This Jash is pretty important because he sells all of the emotion items. This is a good place to stock up on them. I'll grab a few confettis while we're here. I have a few rain clouds, though honestly, Sweetheart is the only place where I'd really use these. A few air horns. Not as useful because Kel has Megaphone, but occasionally it can be nice to have a different character use the air horn. Now, what's the deal with this party, Top Hat Ghost? Huh. Maybe they all got lost. Yeah. You know, now that I think about it, we have seen plenty of ghosts along the way who seemed to be trying to get somewhere, but just had no idea where they were going. Yeah, we'll do it. Alrighty. And we can actually take a gander at those spooky maps. I think so, anyway. Let's just take a look at those. And, I could have sworn we could have looked at these. I wanted to see the Top Hat's seal of approval. Major reason we wanted to come here, less so for that quest, is that we have a letter here. One of the required letters, so you gotta come into this pool eventually. And another hole. Let's check it out. We're falling again. Where are we gonna end up this time? Last time we had a vandalized photo album. This time, looks like we got a couple of VHS tapes. Well, this one has his name on it, so let's check it out. Unfortunately, we can only watch one tape during this scene. You know, it doesn't look quite like Omori, actually. Looks a little different. Doesn't seem too enthusiastic about playing that piano either. Now, what does the other tape have? Well, we'll save that for the alternate playthrough. Not really required, but I didn't really save my game before this, so it would be quite the pain to go back and get that little bit of footage. It's not terribly interesting what's on the tape. It's a really quick thing, just like the Omori tape. It's only like 5 seconds. So, I think that actually should be enough for this video. When we come back, well, the main reason is that I can't really think of a good stopping point once we're in the last resort, so we'll check that out next time. Not too much done today, but was quite a bit of mystique to what happened. So, until next time, hope you have a good day, and I hope to see you when we take on the last resort. Until then, goodbye.